SE2 Labs has designed the ITC to simplify and personalize the installation and enjoyment of high-end home theater system. We're going to find out what the ITC is. The CEO of SE2 Labs is Michael Pyle. Michael, welcome into Tomorrow. How you doing, sir?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Pretty fine. So tell me, what is ITC?
The ITC is the Integrated Theater Console.
Ooh.
It's an all-in-one box high-end home theater system. Everything that you would normally have taking up a 5-foot rack of gear is all in our 23-inch tall box.
Wow, so we don't need this big old rack of gear. You just simply have it and it's all converging all the stuff we need?
Exactly, yeah. We have a set-top box, whether it's DirecTV or Comcast or Dish Network, surround sound processors, amplifiers, AMX control system, video scaler, Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii, iPod dock.
All this is built in?
Everything is built in.
Whoa, okay. And at what cost now? Are we talking about the same price as buying all these things? Or
it's actually a little less. It's a high-end system. So we've got, with Bryston and a lot of the high-end manufacturers in there, these are not cheap components. But if you were to buy all these components separately, it would cost about double the price.
Wow.
So you're really only buying one box. Our chassis is a universal card cage chassis. Instead of buying 10 different boxes and 10 different chassis, you buy just one and everything's in there inside.
Sure. Now, can you pick and choose the items you want? Maybe you've already got an Xbox or a Wii or something else and you don't need it included? Or is it that's the box that you're getting it all, which of course is pretty cool anyway? Yeah,
it's a build-to-order system. Just like you go at Dell, you pick what satellite source, how much power of amplification you want, whether you want the Wii in there or an HD drive. Then we build it to order, burn it in for 36 hours, package it with video displays and speaker packages.
Wow.
Speaker packages are built by Snell Acoustics and video displays by Vidicron, which both very high-end consumer electronics companies. And then we put it all together and ship it, and it's ready to go. You just plug in your display and the speakers and turn it on.
Michael, how did this whole concept for the ITC even originate then? Did you have a particular personal need and you said, if this was all in one box, it sure would be easier?
I've been in the integration business for 15 years, selling and installing home theaters, and it's a disaster. You have all these universal components. Nothing's meant to go together, so pretty much nothing ever works together.
Yeah.
15 different remote controls, all different kind of connectors, and the idea was really to kind of simplify that and try to build a product that could have a real good consumer experience. Because even cost no object projects that we used to work on, you still couldn't make it right. In the end of the day, it was still a complex mess that no one could figure out how to work except for the one guy that wrote the check for it.
Yeah, exactly. And he didn't stay with the system to make it work.
Yeah, exactly. So we SE2 Labs, actually, SE2 stands for Super Easy 2. And so that's really where we come from, is trying to simplify this super complex mess of universal components and make it to where the average person could walk in, turn on the TV, and actually enjoy an experience.
And I'm assuming you're actually doing that then with this particular unit, the ITC. Is it sort of like, for lack of a better way to describe it, kind of a media center interface where you turn on the television and you've got all these various things to choose from? I mean, it comes up on the display around the house or what?
It's actually simpler than that. You just turn it on, you hit TV, and the user interface from whatever the satellite provider or cable provider pops up. If you go to Xbox, the Xbox user interface comes up. Everything happens. The displays come on. Changes the aspect ratio automatically, surround sound processor automatically. Mm-hmm. So there's no macros, or everything's just built in. Completely modular and upgradable. So it's really, really simple for everybody just to put it in and enjoy and turnkey system.
And it's the kind of stuff that we're already used to then, as you mentioned, some of the products that are already built into it. So it is easy to operate then. It's exactly what you'd expect to be seeing on your display. Right?
That's right. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're just integrating it. So we're like Dell. We take great technologies and put it into a package that you can actually use.
There you go. I like that. You're just making the technology better and easy to use. You got to love that. SE2 Labs.com. And, of course, we'll have the link to Michael's site as well as all of our guests here from CES on this weekend show page. Be sure and swing by our site at intotomorrow.com or graveline.com. And, Michael, thanks for spending a couple of minutes with us. Continued good luck. Keep doing the kinds of things that are making life easier for all of us.
That's our goal.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Love it. We're back with more from CES. I'm Dave Graveline in Vegas. Don't go away.